Hey friends, Toya here at Toya Talks, and I wanted to shoot a video today just talking about what happens, and what we can do when we're feeling really scared and upset. This morning, I actually was planning on talking about something completely different. I wanted to talk about, ways that we can stay sane while we're in our homes. But when I woke up this morning, I wasn't feeling that. I was so overwhelmed with just sadness and, a lot of anxiety this morning. I feel like I've been living in the Twilight Zone. Like this is a movie that we're living through. When I was younger, I remember going to the movies and watching things like this and thinking, how far-fetched it is to think that we could ever live like that. But now that's us, and the reality is we are living in a really scary and uncertain time. And sometimes it is going to feel really overwhelming and it is going to be really sad and scary. And I had a little breakdown this morning. I just got really overwhelmed emotionally and I was crying and I was really upset because, I don't know what things are going to look like on the other side of this. I don't know what life is going to be. Everyone's talking about so many different things and it feels really scary. And I guess I wanted to put this out there because I know that a lot of us are feeling the same way right now, and it really is okay to be nervous. It's okay to feel unsure. It's okay to be scared. At the end of the day, this is our current reality, and uncertainty doesn't feel good. Uncertainty feels really scary. But if for nothing else, this is an opportunity for us to really practice the principle of taking things a day at a time and really living in the moment. Now, a couple of things that really helps me right now is, staying connected with my family and friends, making phone calls, slowing down enough to actually call and check in, as opposed to, always just texting or telling myself that I'm going to talk to that person later. Knowing that you're not alone in this process is another huge one. We're all in this together. This is one way we're actually united more than we've ever been that I can remember in my lifetime, because we're all united in our fight against this, coronavirus, and trying to minimize the damage that it can cause. Another thing that's really helping me is doing things like this, sharing my feelings with you all, sharing my feelings with, my family and my friends, with my husband, and not in a way where we're just feeding into each other's fears, but an opportunity to be vulnerable and say, hey, I'm feeling scared. Today I can't put that brave face on. Today I have to admit that what is going on around me is scary. It's freaking me out when I'm driving down the street and there are no cars. It freaks me out to go to the grocery store and not be able to get the basic things that I could get before because of all of the panic buying that's happening. And just not knowing when this is going to be over. There's so many different timelines and things are changing literally on a daily basis. And it's important for us to be able to talk about how we're feeling when everything in our world is kind of topsy-turvy. Journaling is another huge thing for me. I love just being able to freehand and write my notes out. It really helps me kind of clear my mind. And sometimes the webs of fear and anxiety in my head can get so tangled that I can't think clearly at all. And journaling is a really good way of helping me to kind of untangle that. And lastly, the thing that really helps hold me steady is my faith. I really believe that there is a God that is bigger than all of this, that is looking out for us, that is going to bring us through this on the other side. We are strong as a people, and knowing that there is a God that's greater than everything that we're facing right now, that's greater than the coronavirus, and we just have to continue to do the best that we can and to do our part. And it helps me to have faith that on the other side of this, things will work out. And it may be a process. And that's the part that I'm afraid of, right? Is that process, because I don't know what that process is going to look like. But I do have faith that at the end of the process that we will come through it, and that we will come through it better as a nation, better as a people, better as individuals. So just today, I hope that helps encourage somebody. Remember that you're not alone in this. I know many of us may be feeling lonely. Many of us may be feeling alone at homes, and we really are, socially distanced from each other. But we're all in this together, and that's really important to remember. So, until next time, stay strong, keep your head up, guys. Remember, we're doing social distancing, not because we're afraid of each other, but because not only are we protecting ourselves, but we're protecting our community. And that is our way of being able to fight back against the coronavirus. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Stay safe.